Did Al Pacino demand that Keanu Reeves get paid less? Keanu Reeves made his stage debut in the early 1980s with a run of plays at Pennsylvania's Hedgerow Theatre. After making an appearance in Youngblood in 1986, he got his first taste of Hollywood celebrity. In just 3 years, Reeves would get his big screen debut opposite Alex Winter in the beloved science fiction comedy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Reeves turned into one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars by the mid-1990s, having starred in a number of hit films, such as Bram Stoker's Dracula, Speed, and Point Break. Reeves turned down an offered $11 million for the sequel because he wanted to distance himself from the archetypal action hero after starring in Chain Reaction in 1996. To Pace. Reeves might move on to collaborate with Taylor Hackford on the Faustian horror film The Devil's Advocate, now that Jason Patric is taking over for him on Speed 2. The film, which was based on the same titled 1990 novel by Andrew Niederman, features a cunning Al Pacino alongside Reeves' lawyer character Kevin Lomax. Pacino was initially considered for the part of the demonic John Milton in a few early adaptation attempts during the early 1990s, but the Godfather actor remained skeptical. Pacino recommended Robert Redford and Sean Connery for the part because he thought the character was a little too corny. Director Joel Schumacher, who enlisted Brad Pitt to play Lomax, came up with the first adaptation proposal. Schumacher said, "Brad and I were going to do it," to the Los 1997 saw the Angeles Times. "We were almost ready to go with all the sets designed, but we couldn't find the right person to play the devil. It was this eerie, alluring story about the strength of evil." Schumacher went on, "I remember this amazing scene where Brad would have been chased through the various levels of the New York subway system, each level representing a level of hell in Dante's Inferno. However, the screenplay required refinement, and I was aware that Brad was about to make his big screen debut. For him, I didn't want to take any chances. That was a major factor in my decision to pass. Thus did he." Upon discovering the links, Hackford attempted to convince Pacino to assume the part. The actor initially showed considerable opposition. Pacino previously remarked to the New York Daily News, "I could tell there was something on Taylor's mind right from the start. Something he believes he can pursue. Taylor possesses a sense that certain individuals just have. But the script wasn't finished when I first viewed it." Resolved to fulfill Pacino's demands, Hackford revised his script multiple times. Pacino went on, "And then that thing Taylor was reaching for, it finally started manifesting itself in the script. All of a sudden, it became difficult. However, you want a challenge in this industry and to test your ability to achieve your goals." Even yet, Pacino was beginning to notice logic in the screenplay. Hackford found his financial demands, as a seasoned Hollywood actor, to be pretty tantalizing. Unfortunately, the $57 million budget of the studio was not able to fairly support such expectations. However, Keanu Reeves, the well-known nice guy, came to the rescue. Reeves gave up $2 million of his paycheck because he felt it would be an honor to co-star with Pacino at this point in his career. During a news appearance in 2019, Reeves said of his kind deed, "I'd rather people didn't know that. That was a confidential exchange. It was a noble endeavor and something I could afford to do." It's unclear if Pacino knew at the time about Reeves' financial assistance, but the Canadian actor treasures the memory and hasn't been difficult since. He previously said about filming The Devil's Advocate, "I knew by working with I could only raise my game, so to speak. Even though we operate in quite different capacities, I thought our interaction was great. With him, I experienced some of my greatest moments."